Hello. Sorry, that did not work out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome over here to the NASCAR Phillips Cup Series Season 7, 2014 RTL 7 replacement signs. We are here for the third, the third update video. Well, pretty much the second replacement video of this season. So 14 races we've had, and we need some new drivers. 2 drivers are kicked out because they haven't commented, and they were my drivers, so pretty much I can do with them whatever I want, and I don't want them in my series anymore. So that means the number 1 Jos van der Aert and the number 85 of Denise van Leeuwen, they are out. And also for you guys to know, I'm a little bit sick. Well, not sick, but I have a really bad cold, and my nose is all stuffed up, my eyes are tearing, and I'm coughing all the way. So I will try to do this as quickly as possible, and not like last time. It took me I don't know how long, but way too long. So what we're going to do, this video will have 3 parts. It will have replacement parts, which will be the sign-ups for the new replacement drive, for replacing the 2 drivers who are kicked out. Manufacturers, so if you want to switch manufacturers, you can do that. And last but not least, a car switch, which is also important, and I think I should do those 2 around. So first car switch, and then we'll do manufacturers. But we'll start off with the replacement sign-ups. So what we do, just like with the first replacement sign-ups, we'll have a random draw. So I let everybody who may sign up, 2 drivers per person, not 1, 2 drivers, not 3, 2. Well, you can sign up 1, of course, but 1 or 2 drivers per person you can sign up to be part of this random draw. And once again, not everybody in the random draw will get a car. Make sure that if you already have 3 drivers in the series, you cannot sign anybody up. If you already have 2 drivers, you can sign up 1 person. 3 is the maximum amount of drivers that a user can have in the series. So also it is possible though to have multiple drivers per car in the random draw. So for example, if you have 1 person chooses the 6 car and you think, well, that 6 car is pretty cool looking too, you can choose the 6 car too, because it is a random draw. So eventually there will be around 10 people hopefully in the random draw, and even if all those 10 have the same, 2 to 3 different cars, if there are 3 or 4 drivers per car, the person who gets pulled from the hat, which I will pull 2 names from a hat, that person will drive. So even if there are multiple drivers per car, that's totally possible. So if you want a 6 car and somebody else already chose the 6 car, choose it again, no problem. Do mind though, this is after race number 14, and there are 22 races in the season. So there will not be very many races left. Getting in a chase is simply impossible. So all for you guys, it is not for championship. It is all for race wins and just for fun. So be aware of that. As we're already over halfway through the season, the chase will start in 3 races. So you cannot win the championship anymore. However, you still have to comment on at least one of the next 4 videos, not 5, 4 videos. So be aware of that, because if you don't comment, you will get kicked out again. And the last 2 times, I'm really proud of everybody. I'm really thankful. Everybody commented. Well, these 2 girls, they are my drivers, so they don't have to comment. But everybody who needs to comment had commented, so I'm really grateful for that. Other thing, if you eventually got a car, you're in the series, and you think, like for example, this number 6 Hankook Audi, I think this car looks better on a BMW. You cannot change that to a BMW, not yet. If you want to change it, you can do that later with the next replacement signups video, but not now. The car you got now, you will drive for the next 4 races, at least. So, random draw will be closing down on next week, Saturday. So, depending on when I will upload this video, you will see how many days you have. So, there are a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cars you can choose from. Choose one of them or 2. If you want to have 2 drivers, you can only choose 1 driver or 1 car per person. That's also important. Excuse me. My nose is dripping, so. So if you think, well, I like this car, but I like the next car too, I will choose both. That's not possible. Only one driver or one car per driver, but not one driver per car. So to make it a little bit more confusing. Which cars can you choose from? You have the number 6 over here, Hankook Audi. Then we got the number 13 Sprint Jaguar. You can choose this one, but it's not very popular. So if you really want to have this one, that's fine, okay. I don't like it that much anymore, so. You can choose the 16 Jägermeister BMW, a brand new BMW over here. So if you want to have this car, sign up for it. You can have these cars were already known. 21 IKEA Polestar, Volvo, and the number 22. And one thing I should mention as well, it is possible though, if you choose a car and you get that car, you can get another paint scheme added if it is the same manufacturers. For example, there are two Audis over here. Well, for the Audis it's a little bit difficult, but we'll come to that later. So if you want, first off, choose one car, and they might get another car added later. So 22, 28 DHL Audi also here. There are two Audis. Then we got the number 35 Heineken Tesla. Tesla is not being used yet in the Philips Cup Series, so shout out to everyone to choose one of these Teslas. There are 3 manufacturers which are not driven. So the 44 of Marlboro Fiat. Really like this car. It's very simple yet like it. The 47 Monroe Mazda 6. Monroe and Vittel as a sponsor, based on the old car used in the Philips when the Starbucks Super Speedway series. The 59, here it is again, the Tequila Patron Jaguar, another great looking Jaguar over here. Then we got a brand new car, well, brand new, the new Movistar Telefonica number 68 Seat. There are 3 Seats, none of them being used, so also shout out, get one of these Seats in this Philips Cup Series. Then we got over here the big jump. Ooh, 85 car. Also, almost forgot this one. The 85 car, it says Denise van Leeuwen, she's out. So this car is open. The one car we will not choose. That's way too old. So Izad Citroen is open. Then we got the number 87 Petronas Tesla. Another Tesla over here. I really like this car, honestly. Number 88 Bentley Ahold as a sponsor, which is a pretty big Dutch company. Then we got the number 90 car. Here it is once again, the Wilson Security Seat. The cars will most likely get chosen by Zachary Fitzwater. And then another car over here, same car except for a different number and a different front grille for Henrietta Fitzwater most likely. So you're welcome to sign up again, Zach. Then we got, last but not least, the number 97 car, the ING Skoda. So these are the cars that are open. Now, just to make sure, and I will discuss that with the next part when we come to switching cars. Well, some things are a little bit overlapping. Oh, jeez, my nose. We will now go first to, if you want to switch cars, and that is only for the drivers who are already in the series. So if you want to switch to have one of these cars added to you, you can have that. If it is the same manufacturer, you can just say, well, I like this car. Okay, boom, this car gets added to what you already have. For example, if Daniel Voiles thinks this number 6 car, he drives an Audi, just to make sure, 81 Audi. This number 6 car or number 28 Audi, they are both good looking. I want one of them. Only one, not 2. Then, of course, you can... that car will be added to his lineup. And actually, I've already done that. So, the 81 car can have the 6 or the 28. The 16 car, Jägermeister, and also if you don't reply or something or comment, that car will be added. These next cars will be added to your lineup anyway. So, sorry for you having to listen to this. Then the number 16 Jägermeister BMW. Of course, there's only one BMW racing, well, 2 of them, but The other one, Makoto Iguchi, has already multiple schemes. I am going to paint them. 94 car, Jackie Tang. If he does comment and says, I don't want to have that paint scheme, he will not get that paint scheme. If he says later, that's also fine. But if he doesn't comment or he says, I want that paint scheme will go to him. Unless somebody signs up in the replacement signers and gets that car. Those people go first. And then after that, people who want to switch cars. So if you want to say, well, I want to switch to this car, and then somebody says, well, I want to sign up for this car, who was not yet in the series, then that person will go first. And if that person gets pulled, that person will get the car. If he does not get pulled, then the person who is already in the series and wants that car will go to that car. So once again, only one manufacturer you can have. So if you want one of car which is not taken, which has the same manufacturer, no problem. Like 21, 22, both IKEA sponsored, well, both Volvos. If you have one of them and nobody gets the other one, you can have both of them. 28 car also for Daniel Foyles, possibly. The 35 and the 87, they belong together. So if you have one of them, you might get the other one as well. The 44, if nobody gets that car, it will go to Noortje Smith. 47 cars, nobody wants that car, it will go to Nicole Chanovich. The 59 car will go together with the 13 car. The 86 car was nothing. Okay. The 87 car, 35 already said. And the 97 car, if nobody chooses that car or wants to switch to that car, will go to Kevin Morris in 55. So once again, only one manufacturer. If you have, for example, a BMW, and you said, I want to have this number 6 Audi, you can have to choose either one of them, or, well, you have to choose either the Audi or the BMW. You cannot switch these cars which are open. You cannot change the manufacturers or anything of it. The number you can change, of course, if you want to that car to be added to your collection, but only one manufacturer. Replacements come first. I have already said that. Only one car, unless. I think I've already said everything. So yeah. So once again, also for these guys, if you said, well, I want to switch to this car, and nobody takes the other. If there's another car which has the same manufacturer, and nobody chooses that one, that car might as well be added to your collection as well. It's also the same thing for Daniel Voss. Pretty much, if nobody else chooses both the 6 Hankook and the 28 DHL, he might get both of them. So, but once again, if somebody else in the draw or who signs up for the draw chooses one of those cars and that person gets pulled, then that person will have the car. So that's that. Now there's something else for people to say, well, I'm pretty happy with my paint scheme, I just don't like my manufacturer anymore. And that is perfectly possible. I've made a lot of new manufacturers. In my opinion, they are all improvements, but you might think differently, or you think, well, that manufacturer he just made is so good looking, I really want to have that. You can switch manufacturers, even if you have already switched manufacturers before in this season, like Jane Pinter, who went from Mercedes to Bentley. Even if you have done that, you can switch back again or to another manufacturer. Why? Because I'm painting so many of these new templates. So there is one condition though. We only want to have manufacturers which are either made by me or by, Joseph. He's pretty much the only one who also made templates. So either one of those. So there will be quite some templates which you cannot change to. But don't panic, because I'm still going to paint a lot of new manufacturers. There was new Volkswagen, new Toyota, new Chevy, new Ford, new Dodge, of course. Buick might get an update, although it might be an Opel or something. So manufacturers you can switch to. And also, just one thing, even if you switch to a manufacturer, for example, if you switch to Audi, you think, well, I have a BMW, I don't like BMW. I always say BMW and Audi, why? I don't know. If I have a BMW, for example, Jackie Tang, he says, well, I prefer to have an Audi. Switches to Audi, but then there are 2 other Audis which, like the 6 car and the 28 car, who are not taken. Then he might get one of those schemes added as well. The other one will go to Daniel Voss, just in this case. So you might get another car manufacturer added to your lineup, of paint schemes if you switch. So if you want to have a car added to, it's pretty much if you want to switch manufacturers, you can get another one of these new paint schemes. If you want to switch cars, you cannot change manufacturers. So just to make it clear. So manufacturers you can switch to. I will show them pretty quickly. We got over here. Don't mind the paint schemes, by the way. Just look at the body parts. We got this Alfa Romeo over here. You can switch to Alfa. Well, Audi, I'm not sure really. No, you have seen this car for quite a long time. So, switching to Audi possible. You can switch to Bentley over here. Continental GT3. You can switch to BMW over here. Here's a new BMW M4. Buick you cannot switch to. Camaro not. Chevy SS. Yeah, Chevy SS you can switch to. That car was made by Joseph. Now I do want to have something updated, but here is, for example, the Chevy SS. So if you want to have one of these Chevy SS, switch to have Chevy SS, possible. Let's see. I might forget something, but I don't think so. So, if you are uncertain about a certain manufacturer which is in the Philips Cup series, and you know that manufacturer is here, but I haven't mentioned it, you just ask me, and I can clarify. Like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that one. You can switch to that one as well, or I say no, you cannot because I did not make the template. So, pretty sure you will feel which templates I've already made or not. So here we got the Citroen. If you want to switch to Citroën, you can do that. Dodge not. I will update the Dodge soon though. Then we got the number 71 car. Well, pretty much don't mind the number once again. just too automatic. We got, this is a Fiat. So Fiat Piaggio. You can switch to Fiat. Fusion, no. Sorry, but I will make a new Ford Fusion template soon. Possibly a Ford Taurus or Ford Falcon. I love the new Falcon, so. But no switch. Please don't switch to Fusion. Honda, you can switch to Honda. Well, I made it myself kinda, but I'm going to update this thing very, very soon. So if you really want to switch to Honda, you can do that, but there's gonna be a new Honda update, or maybe I'm going to put this thing on an Acura as well, so mind that. Then we got multitasking over here. We got a Jaguar. Jaguar is not being used yet, so if you really want to switch to Jaguar, that's possible. And if you switch to Jaguar, there is a possibility that you get this number 59 car added to your collection if nobody else from the replacements signups takes it. And if nobody who wants to switch cars takes it, then you will get this paint scheme. At the end, I will just figure everything out, tell you or ask you what you say, and at the end, these paint schemes which are not taken will get distributed. Once again, no manufacturer changes with these new cars, which you just saw a few moments ago. Mazda, there we go. New Mazda M or Mazda 6. You can switch to this thing. It's beautiful. Still, I love it. So. Then we got Mercedes, new Mercedes-Benz C-Class, pretty cool. This is also a very new template, so if you want to switch to this Mercedes, that's possible. Mitsubishi, not. Nissan, yeah, there's a new Nissan over here. Yeah, this is new. Is it a new one? Yeah, this is a new one. So if you want to switch to the new Nissan Altima, you can do that. Not well. This is the new one, so not the old one. Seat. Well, I would kind of be surprised if there would be any Seat lovers, because Seat has been around for a long time. Nobody has ever driven one of these cars except for me. So, if you want to switch to Seat, you're more than welcome to. Then we got Skoda. Of course, our Czech Republic friends made this beautiful Skoda Superb template. Oh, just kidding. I made it myself. They just made Skoda. So, this is, if you want to switch to Skoda, that's possible. Then we got Skyline, you cannot switch to. We got, of course, one of my favorites, actually. We got the new Hyundai. This is the new Hyundai Sonata Hyundai, I will probably say it more often. If you want to switch to this thing, you're welcome to. I really like this thing. There are 2 in the series momentarily, so. Then we got Subaru. Of course, there's a new Subaru template. That's pretty much the old one. From the 3 cars, I exactly clicked the one which is the old one. This is the new Subaru Legacy. So if you want to switch to this new Subaru Legacy template, you can do that. Suzuki, there's another new Suzuki. Tesla, there's another one. If you want to switch to the Tesla, you can do that. Driving electrical, I think that's healthy. You might become the first person to drive an electrical car then in the Philips Cup Series as well. Then we got Toyota will update soon, so don't go to Toyota's yet. Volkswagen I will update soon as well. This car, however, is made by Joseph, so if you want to switch to Volkswagen Passat, you can do that. So Volkswagen open, and last but not least, we're finally there almost. The Volvo. Of course, Volvo, well known in the Fiat Supercars already. Volvo V60 open. If you want to switch to this Volvo, you can do that absolutely. I just noticed that these are the old cars, which still have that grey rear spoiler. I had updated that, so it doesn't matter. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for this video. If you still have any questions, let me know. I'm always open for questions, or if you want to contact me on Facebook as well, look me up, Broad Piet, or look the NASCAR page up on Facebook. Also email me, but I don't want that. I don't check my email very, very often. It doesn't matter. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for watching. Good luck for the new people signing up. Good luck to people who are already in the series to switch either cars or manufacturers, and then you can have new cars added. So if anything is unclear, let me know, and I will see you then next time with the next NASCAR Philips Cup Series Season 7 race.